Are you out of your damn mind?
What's up, Raiders? It's Adam from RaidersOfLostFlix.com, and in order to stay relevant in the current zeitgeist, you kind of have to keep putting out content. You have to make sure there's a new video uploaded every day, or otherwise you just disappear into obscurity, and I'm not ready to disappear into obscurity, so I would love to be doing videos about Dune, but there's not really any new Dune news that I haven't covered out today, and that's kind of a good thing, because no news means that the production is going well, and that the people working on that movie are excited to be working. I would also like to be doing Indiana Jones news, and there is some news, but all that news is that Kathleen Kennedy has confirmed that the new Indiana Jones movie will be a sequel and not a reboot. They still don't have a script. They've thankfully pushed back the release date by a year, but again, they're starting with a date and then putting the script together as an afterthought. That's unfortunate. That's a shame. I could be talking about Alita Battle Angel. I love talking about Alita Battle Angel. I hope a sequel gets made, and it came out there that the fundraiser by the Alita Army did actually put the money together, and that plane did actually fly over the Oscars. And if you're lucky to find a big enough picture, you can almost read what it says. I'm surprised that they raised enough money to have a plane go up in the air and fly a flag, but nobody thought to bring a camera with a good lens so that we could at least get a better picture. It looks like it says hashtag Alita sequel, hashtag Alita Army. I hope I'm reading that correct, but I would like to see a better picture. So if somebody has one, you want to link it in the comment section, I'd love to look at it. Let's also talk about the Oscars. Well, you know what? For a half split second, I was almost excited about the Oscars. I got caught up in it, the fact that at least 4 or 5 of my favorite movies last year were nominated for the Oscars. I should have known better, and I was actually going to, at one point, stream the Oscars live on this channel, have a couple of my co-hosts maybe dress up in fake tuxedos, and maybe we'd have some props, but I put it out there, would anybody be wanting to watch this, and I got an overwhelming hell no from everybody, so I canceled that quick, and I realized why. You guys were right. At the 0 hour, I remembered that it's just going to be a bunch of people doing their political speeches and getting up there and hijacking the acceptance speech to turn it into a pulpit to preach at you about something. And it looks like this year was no stranger to that. Once again, they're doubling down on the same things that we've been complaining about before. Brad Pitt, Joaquin Phoenix, something about milk, Brad Pitt complaining about the Trump impeachment speech. And also, what movie won Oscar? The one that I didn't go see. And you know what's strange for me, because I talk about movies all the time on my channel. It's pretty much all I focus on. I see probably about 8 movies a month. I never heard of Parasite until Oscar season started. What's the one that wins? Parasite. Now, I'm not dogging on that movie. I've not seen it. At the same time, apparently I'm not the only one, because it's not exactly top 10 at the box office either. And I know that doesn't really mean anything, but it also further demonstrates the disconnect between the Oscars and the general public, which is why I'm going to be boycotting the Oscars actively from here on out. As much as I love movies, I do still feel that the Oscars is a political shit show that does not deserve anyone's attention whatsoever. So I'm not going to be doing a video on that. So that leaves me with this ridiculous topic. Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn has changed its name. So apparently now it's just called Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey. They literally spent money to make new posters to put into the theaters, hoping that people will actually go see it. 2 problems with this. It's still a bad movie, all right? I gave it a 2 out of 5 cheese curds. That was a very generous 2 out of 5, just because I thought Margot Robbie was trying. But it's a bad script. It's like 2 movies that weren't fleshed out very well, kind of shoved together. It's not really a team-up movie. It's not really a Harley Quinn movie, because it doesn't really commit to that. It's not really a gay rights movie, because it doesn't commit to that either. It just kind of ham-fistedly hints that these things are in the movie, but they don't commit to that. So, who is it for?
Every time I'm in the street, I hear
bruh, 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 bruh. Man down. Bruh.
Nobody went to go see it. Changing the name is not going to get butts in seats. It's still a movie with a lot of problems. It's like a movie that had too many expectations and not enough heart at the center of it. So, and also I was talking with my buddy Alex, and he's like, well, I thought they changed the name already. He's like, at my theater, it was saying Harley Quinn Birds of Prey. I checked AMC theaters today, and surely enough, they did change the name to Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey, because apparently the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn didn't attract enough people to go get butts in seats.
Don't say!
I don't even think fantabulous is really a word. It's kind of weird for a superhero movie to have that kind of a title. An R-rated superhero movie. And as I told friends of mine, it's probably one of the most PG-13 R-rated movies I've ever seen. It's only rated R because they like to say the word fuck a lot.
Boring!
It's almost like it was forced in at the last minute just to get the R rating, hoping that they could capitalize on that Deadpool money that they made a couple of years ago. But this is not a Deadpool movie. It thinks it is, but it's not that funny and it's not that clever. Like, the jokes are very superficial and fall flat almost every single time. It really reeks of desperation on the part of Warner Brothers. Like my buddy Alex says, the movie's so disorganized it can't keep track of its own movie title. So will this name change that they've spent more money on to have happen actually help the movie? I don't know. I guess so.
Fuck if I know.
Also, people could stop being political at the Oscars. Will that likely happen?
Shit.
Sincerely doubt it. Probably not anytime soon. What do you guys think about all of this? Leave a comment down below. Make sure you hit the thumbs up on the way out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And this is Adam signing out. You guys have yourselves a groovy day. Peace.